Hi there. I wanted to talk to you about the unit plan that you're going to be doing in this class. So you're going to create 3 weeks of lesson plans for a unit that you're going to design. If you are an alternative licensure candidate, you must do a science unit. But if you're not, you can do any. You can do a math unit, language arts, art, anything that you want to do. The only thing is that I want to see art and movement in your lesson plans each week. So what you're going to do for this first assignment is you're going to turn in an outline. And so you're going to decide what standards you're going to be teaching, what content you're going to be teaching. You're going to put all of that in here, the grade, and so on. And so you're going to fill out this chart for the first week, and then the second week, and then the third week. I want this to be as detailed as possible. It is a little bit time intensive this first time doing this chart, but then you can copy and paste most of this information into the lesson plans as you create them. So I want to see the standards. I want to know if it's a direct instruction or indirect instruction lesson. What are your guided practice going to be, your independent practice, and then your homework, early finish, or details. So put all of that in here. You're allowed to do 4 days and an assessment. The assessment can just simply be like a project or a test if you want to create a test or a quiz. If it's a project, you can just submit a rubric, but that's what you're going to do. If you are, say, working in Pueblo where they only go 4 days a week, then you're going to need to do a 4 week unit plan. So you'll need to copy and paste and do a fourth week. If you're doing, if you just want to create 3 weeks in an assessment, that's fine. But if not, then you can do 4 weeks with 3 days of lessons and one assessment. So it comes out to be about the same amount of lessons that you're creating. It's just 4 weeks over 3 weeks. So keep that in mind. But I want all of this filled out. I don't want any blanks. If you're doing standards and whatever your standard is that you're teaching on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if it's the same, just copy and paste it throughout. And then I also want to make sure, when you're writing your lessons, where your art or your music will be in. So for example, if the guided practice is going to have an art activity, put details there, or independent. When you turn this in, I'm going to be looking to see at least one art activity and one movement activity per week. You don't have to do art and movement every single day, just at least one each week. So if you're doing a language arts lesson, you choose the standards, tell me what you're teaching, and so on. All right, so that's going to be your first assignment. That's going to be due pretty soon, and I wanted to kind of get an idea of what I'm looking for. I don't want to see any blanks. I want everything filled in, and then you'll submit that, and I'll take a look at it and make sure it looks good to go before you start creating your lesson plans. All right, have a great week.